Yo, what's up you guys? Today we're going to talk about a secret shooting tip that 99% of players don't know about. My credentials are in the background, right? You can see this is with a 77 3 ball, right? I'm making it from Narnia. And most people don't know about this. And I've talked about it before briefly in one of my videos. But today we're talking about the green window. All the things that can make it bigger and smaller. There's like 15 things that make it bigger. And there's like 15 things that make it smaller. A lot of those things are things you wouldn't think impacts your shooting. You're like, wow, I went 11 for 11 this game. Why this game am I going 0 for 5? I've got a 98 3-pointer. Why can't I shoot? We're going to cover that in this video. So with that being said, let's get into the video. Let's break down what the green window is and what affects it. Right, so the green window, essentially what that is your margin of error to green a shot, right? So we want big green windows, right? Because then we have more error, right? A higher margin of error to screw up our timing, right? We're not going to time it perfectly every time. So, how can we widen our green window? What widens that? Can I widen it before the game? Does it change during the game? We're going to cover all that in this video. But in a nutshell, your green window is your margin of error, right? We want big green windows. We're going to talk about what makes it big, what makes it small, what can you do before the game, what can you do during the game to make your green window bigger. Alright, there are 15 things that I've counted, there's probably more, that make your green window smaller, right? One of those things happens before the game. That is having a cold zone or not having a hot zone. That makes your green window smaller. Going into the things that during the game, in a way, kind of makes your three-pointer or your mid-range go down, right? It makes your green window get smaller, right? It doesn't necessarily make your three-pointer go down, but that margin of error gets smaller if you get blocked. You start missing shots. If you take a really bad shot, if it says bad shot selection, your green window goes way down. If you get a turnover, if you get dunked on, if you get ripped, if you get broke on defense, if you're dribbling too long, if you shoot a contested shot, again, that makes it go way down. If you're playing a defender with high perimeter defense, that makes your green window go down. Fading, shooting fading shots, fouling on defense affects you on offense. A lot of people don't understand this. And then lastly, I have shooting it from Uganda. All of those things make your green window go down. A lot of people don't realize that getting dunked on defense. Yeah, when you get dunked on, it's harder for you to make threes on offense. When you get broke, it's harder for you to make threes on offense. Same thing with fouling. Same things with like turning the ball over. That makes it harder for you to shoot. And a lot of people don't realize that. Like the video, comment, share this with people if you didn't know this. Alright? Again, my credentials are in the background. I mean, just look at some of the shots I'm hitting. I've beaten Joe Nose. I've beaten professional league players. I mean, look at the shots I'm hitting. If you think I'm zenning, go over to my YouTube, go over to some of the streams I've got up. I scored 200 points with my hand cam. So I'm not BSing you. I know what I'm talking about, right? Just because I'm hitting some crazy shots doesn't mean I'm cheating. It just means I'm a nerd, right? But listen to me, because I'm going to help you become a nerd, right? You know, I'm just a nerd helping another nerd, right? If you're still watching this video, I appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. Going into 2K25, you're going to want to know this stuff. Let's get into what makes your green window bigger. Right, so a lot of people get into shooting slump and you're like, oh, I can't shoot, I'm in shooting slump. You can still make the shots, the green window's just right here, right? Because you missed a million shots in a row, right? So you can still shoot it, it's still a greenable shot, it's just right here. That's where you gotta time it. And it sucks, right? So, how can you make the green window bigger? Let me check my handy dandy notes right here. I think I have 15 or 16 things that can make your green window bigger. 3 of which can happen before the game. Number 1, getting your hot zones, your lethal zones. Number 2, putting on jump shot boosts and Gatorade. And lastly, like put on those little armbands, +1 mid-range, +1 3-pointer, that it helps. So what else makes your green window bigger, right? What makes it go from this to this? Let's talk about it. Making a shot, getting an assist, dunking or laying up the ball. So yes, getting a dunk helps you shoot. Getting a steal, that helps you shoot as well. Getting a block, that helps you shoot as well. Popping takeover, obviously, +10 3, or whatever takeover you want to do. Teammates with high dimer. So any teammate with Dimer, right, for that matter, hitting you, that makes your green window bigger. The difference between you making a shot and not making a shot could be because of a bronze and silver Dimer difference. And a lot of people don't understand that. Your badges, green machine, all that good stuff, that obviously makes your green window bigger. Having a higher level of catch and shoot, helps you make a shot. Having a higher level of blinders, a higher level of green machine, all that stuff helps. A pass from play take. When your teammate gets a block, for whatever reason, 2K has this, I don't want to say, fetish, but they love blocks, man, so I don't know. But when your teammate gets a block, that helps your green window get bigger. A pass to assist. Getting a rebound. And lastly, just the overall rating of your three-pointer is your base, if you will, your base green window. Obviously, if you have a 99-3, getting a catch and shoot in the corner, you got the Grand Canyon green windows. Obviously, if you have a 74, it's right here. So all of those things make your green window bigger. Right, so when I'm shooting shots like this, a lot of it, as you can see by my stats, a lot of the shots that I'm making, the reds and the shots from Uganda, right, those are making my green window smaller. But I'm doing a lot of things to make my green window bigger in advance, right? I'm getting assists. I'm scoring points. I've probably, made a shot before then. I might have my badge. I've got all my lethal zones. So I'm doing a bunch of things to make my green window bigger, right? I'm not shooting half quarters and reds, when I've got 4 turnovers and I've missed my last 3 shots. That doesn't make any sense, right? But when I'm shooting good, when our team's getting stops, when we're getting rebounds, when things are looking good, then it's those times to take those more aggressive shots. I'm not, encouraging everyone to shoot a bunch of reds, but I'm saying that these shots are possible, and there's good times to shoot them. Obviously, my center's got play take, I've got sharp take, I've got a lethal zone right there, it's a catch and shoot, so I've got a million different things firing off right there. I got green machine, I got my jump shot boost, I've got a million different things firing off right there, so I can make a fader from half court right there, right? Right here, I've got my badge, I didn't dribble too long, it's an open, I've got my blinders, there's a bunch of things working, so I can shoot these types of shots. Right here, I'm shooting off a play take, I'm shooting off a catch and shoot, I got a hot zone right there, got my catch and shoot, my green machine, I'm shooting from half court, which makes it smaller, but I've got a bunch of other things firing off to make my green window bigger. Again, like, comment, and subscribe if you didn't know this, and a lot of people don't. I don't have a bunch of subs because my quality is that high content. I don't have a bunch of subs because I'm that funny. It's because I'm a nerd and I help people shoot better. And if you go to my comment section right now, everyone's like, oh my gosh, this really helped. This guy's speaking the truth. Because I play with my subs and my subs damn near hit more reds than I do now. It's crazy. Now, I just purchased an Elgato. And I'm going to start to move towards more, how do I say this? More content oriented gameplay videos, right? Because there's not too much to teach anymore, right? I've made a million videos on shooting, a million videos on dribbling. There's only so much I can teach anymore. A lot of people still don't understand this, but when 2K25 comes out, you're still going to want to be subbed to me. You're going to want to see my jump shots, my builds, how to make your green window bigger. Because a lot of other YouTubers either don't know this or they're not going to tell you. But yeah, we're just getting Elgato. We're going to be streaming a lot. Hopefully, we're going to see a jump in quality of content. So I'm really excited about that. I have to self-teach myself because, I don't know. It's just a grind. So, again, like, comment, and subscribe. If you didn't know this, share this with people who you think this would help. Share this to your point guard, your shooting guard, someone who struggles with shooting. Let them know when you're like, oh, I'm 2 for 12. Now is not the time to chuck a hash shot, even though you can make it sometimes, because there's a lot of other things impacting your green window, right? So this will help you with your shot selection. When you're shooting bad, it's like, okay, let me get an assist, let me get a dunk, let me get a steal, let me get a rebound, let me get something. Because all of this stuff helps your green window, right? And then vice versa, when when you're doing a bunch of stuff that's like making your green window smaller, just be aware of that. Be aware of that. So, thank you guys for watching this video. I truly appreciate all of you, right? We're approaching, 9K, 10K. We're going to be on the grind pretty soon, when 2K25 comes out. I'm probably going to be playing college football, probably going to be playing Madden for like a month, each. But 2K is going to be my game. 2K25, I love 2K24. I love teaching you guys about this. And a lot of my subs have had a lot of success. We're currently in Seba High School right now, so I'm going to be streaming a lot of that. Our team's doing pretty good. We're actually going to pick up a 2K League player on our team, it sounds like. So, that might be kind of crazy. I know Double H won the season last year. I wouldn't be surprised if we won it this year. And then, yeah. Like, comment, subscribe if you learned anything. Share this with people. I truly love you all. And peace out.